And hello and welcome to another Xterra video where I work on my truck. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. And on today's video I'm not working on my truck, I'm actually gonna be working on my work van. And to be honest, I actually worked almost last winter or end of the winter. And I was not really even planning to record that video, so I was also sick at that time when I was working. I know I'm sick, but I was even more sick that time. So I recorded a small video, small pieces anyway, so I tried to compile a video together. So hopefully you guys gonna enjoy that video. So there you go. So right now I'm trying to work and figure out for my ladder for the work van, working on a lower part support. So for that I'm thinking to cut two pieces of this angle, and then I'm gonna weld this piece over here where I'm gonna cut holes through, and I'm gonna weld nut on it. So as I'm tightening this up, this should crimp in there. At least that's a plan. So far, after a few hours of work, I was able to make these two brackets. So as you can see, I welded this piece and welded these two nuts 3/8 on each piece. I mean, it doesn't look the prettiest, maybe, but it should get the job done. The weld is strong enough, because when I did the initial weld, just a couple of touches here and there, it was a little bit crooked, so I had to break it in order to weld it again, and it was really tough to break it. So this weld should hold it pretty good. So now I'm working, trying to create the top lip for the door where the ladder is gonna be, probably welded on this side. So I had to go and buy a new vice grip because the one I had, it was no good. Hopefully this one not gonna break. So now we just vice grip, extra pipe for leverage, and a hammer. I'm trying to bend this over, so we'll see how that's gonna work out. So this is what I ended up with. It's not the prettiest, but it should work. So I got my top bracket on and I got my lower bracket on, bolted on temporarily, but pretty much where it's gonna be. Maybe I'm gonna move it to the side. So now I can start working on making the ladder itself. So now I'm working on the main ladder. I bent two pieces of pipe about 53 inches. I'm gonna double check what I did. Now I just put it in zip tie to hold it together, so I can mark it and cut all the ends at the same distance, and then mark where I'm gonna drill to use first of all, for that I'm using 3/4 pipe, and for the steps I'm gonna use 1/2 inch pipe. I already cut them. So my plan is to drill where the step is gonna be, so the step is gonna be inside, and then I'm gonna still weld it around it. And to bend the pipe, I just used the 3/4 inch pipe bender and some pipe from Home Depot, and that's it. So hopefully this all gonna work out. So I made all my marks. That's where I need to drill. That's where I'm gonna make the hole, and that's where the smaller piece for the step is gonna go in. I already tested a piece of pipe. I drilled and it fits perfect. So then it's gonna go in on both sides, and then I'm gonna weld around it. So now the last step is to, wherever the metal is gonna be making the contact with the door, with the frame, I'm gonna put this Gorilla mounting tape, double-sided tape. I'm gonna glue it on both sides here and over here, wherever it's gonna make a contact, and that should be good. And it works perfect for over here. Alright, and all of this is done. And over here on the sides I put double piece because the door is slightly curved, but this is gonna work out just perfect. So now I can go and put it all in place. Now for the back brackets, I'm just gonna put some rubber piece over here so it doesn't grind against the metal. And then I'm gonna secure with a 3/8 1-inch stainless steel Allen key bolts. Alright guys, as you can see, the ladder is installed and it's very secured. It's not gonna go anywhere. As you can see, I'm shaking the whole van and it's not moving. You probably noticed over here I rubbed the steps with electrical tape. That way the paint is not gonna chip off, and whenever you grab it in the winter, it's not gonna be as cold. Hopefully it's not gonna be as cold. But yeah, this is done and this is very solid. I can easily now climb up on a truck. This is good. This is good. I'm happy. And here's a closer look at my welds. Maybe not the best as always, but because this is a very skinny mill, I was trying to do more like a spot welding, but I think I got it. I think I got it all the way around on all of them, or at least most of them. Now the bottom part, I put a metal angle, which is getting crimped with those two metal brackets, and as you can see, the bottom part of the pipe, I just flatter it and I weld it over here. Now the top part, not only I weld it over here, I also use two angles on both sides. So I welded over here and over here, and the same over here for extra support. And as I was saying, it's actually been quite a few months since a ladder was installed, and it's still in place, and it still looks pretty good. The electrical tape is still in place, it's holding up, it's not coming off, so I think it came out pretty good. Alright guys, that's it. So there is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this gave me some idea how to do the ladder, and maybe in the future I'm gonna make one more or something. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you might find it helpful, and as always, until next time everybody, bye.